And away we go.
All right, yo, what is up, man?
Not much, just same as always.
Yeah, same here. Courage. Pretty much got done eating, and yeah, I'm here now. So, how's your day been?
The day's been fabulous, as always.
Yeah, but so what is in the news lately?
Okay, so I've looked on TikTok. There was a live stream. His name is the Vegan King, and he does live streams trying to convert people to eat vegan food.
Wait, I'm sorry. The Vegan King.
Yes, the Vegan King.
Is he scrawny or jammed?
I wouldn't know because he doesn't show his face, let alone, well, anything. He never shows his face.
Wait, okay, so he's one of those. He's one of those people who don't show their faces.
Yeah,
Like, does he hide behind
he's what.
like? Does he hide behind like an animated cartoon of some
Yeah,
sort?
yeah. When he does his live stream, there's a screenshot of a head of a cow, a head of a pig, and a head of a lamb, sandwiched between a bun, a couple of cheese slices, a burger, and a lettuce, with ketchup dripping down from the burger, and then the text says, "You are responsible," underneath the burger with the animal heads.
Hey, look, man. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, is that supposed to make me feel shame?
He thinks people would be ashamed by that.
I'm not. I am not. You know, in the hunter gatherer days, man, it's like they used to do that. If not, probably worse. So it's like,
Yes,
yeah, I'm not ashamed of it at all whatsoever.
it's part of human nature. There was a time when the only way, whatever, most of the food that us humans eat came from meat, because that's what we needed in our nutrients to survive.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, like at the time, that was what we needed to eat. See, we obviously like we had berries and herbs and whatnot, but it's like that was probably one of the main things we had to eat. So the very fact that he can go on the internet and say this, it's like that's how you know we live in different times, man. That's how you know we lived in privileged times if we were able to go on the internet and ridicule people just for eating meat.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, so it's like hey, I'm personally not ashamed, but someone else out there might be. Do people mostly go on his live streams just to troll, or do they genuinely agree with him?
A lot of people that watches his live stream only come on just to troll him.
That's too bad. That's too bad. That is too bad. But I guess do they donate to him at least
Well, there's some people that do.
with genuine messages like, "Oh hey, I saw your thing," and
Not messages, but I do send him gifts every now and then. Just not as often as most people would think.
got you. Okay, got you. So pretty much, people just go on his account to troll, and not because they genuinely believe in his message.
Yes, like most of the people that do watch his live stream, they just come on to text meat emojis saying KFC, barbecue sauce, and in fact, he actually talks to the people that watches his lives. And at first, it may sound like that I'm a vegan. I want to know what kind of vegan foods there are, and of course, the Vegan King does his ritual. I think he calls it, and there's a saying that I name a person, declare that I will become vegan. Something along those lines. It may be different, but
Wait,
that's the rough
he makes
idea.
a person declare that they're going to become vegan.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're converting to veganism,
Well, that's what he at least tries to do.
but a lot of people don't take him seriously.
But yeah, they're just trolling. Like even after, I think I screen recorded actually one of them that one person, one lad, he said he was vegan and he was trying to show support for the Vegan King. This user allowed the Vegan King to do the ritual. Once was done, and just before he got off, he said, "Oh, I'm trying this vegan food called barbecue sauce, KFC," and a pig goes going oink oink, something along those lines. And before that, everyone in the chat was saying L, pathetic. Well, mostly L's. And then the moment he says, "My favorite vegan food is barbecue sauce," and a pig goes oink oink oink, something along those lines, everyone's saying W, win, win, win. that, in my opinion, I just find it funny how first minute everyone thought he was vegan. The next minute he just came to troll. That caught me off. It caught me off guard so much.
Hey man, it would catch me off guard too if a man was genuinely doing a ritual, as if he's being accepted into a cult, only to troll like that. It would catch
Yeah,
me off guard too. So it's like, hey, I mean, here's the thing: I'm not gonna shame anybody who wants to be vegan because, well, I mean,
everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
yeah, I mean, plus there's a lot more problems in the world to deal with in the world than you being vegan. Because personally, I don't care. I don't care as long as you're not probably just a scrawny, bony person. As long as you look healthy, is what I'm trying to say.
Fair
As
enough.
long as
Yeah,
long as you have a good amount of meat on you, meat on your bones, then fine, whatever. I
yeah,
mean, mix that in with some work, probably mix that in with some working out, and I don't know, and anything. But still. But you eating something has nothing to do. Pretty much, you eating something has nothing to do with me. I could honestly, I care about way bigger things than like knowing what your diet is.
yes, absolutely.
But yeah, it's like for the most part, so pretty much he's kind of like the vegan teacher in a way.
Yes, the vegan teacher. And also, when I was on his live stream, the way he talks, it reminds me of this South Park character. Not Kyle, but his cousin, also named Kyle.
Okay, I'll be honest. I know of South Park, but I'm not really familiar with all the characters.
Fair enough. Alright, so the main characters are Cartman, Kyle,
Okay.
Kenny, he's the one with the orange parka, and there's Stan with the blue and red hat.
Oh yeah, I think I'm familiar with the main cast. I just don't really remember their names.
Yeah, so there was this one episode that Kyle had his cousin that was visiting from the east coast of the US, who's also named Kyle. And watching the Vegan King's live stream, he sounds somewhat similar to Kyle's cousin.
Hold on. How does the guy talk? I just want to know, how does he talk?
I sent in the chat. I sent it 1:32 p.m. UK time.
Gotcha.
There's two videos. On one
Oh,
video
okay.
is the live stream, and the right video is literally Kyle's cousin Kyle.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see it. I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm looking at the burger, I'll be honest, because I thought it was just some ugly animation, like of a pig, a cow, and in a burger. But it's like I can kind of see how this would make someone who's naive minded feel guilty
Yeah,
because it looks adorable.
yeah, it does.
I mean, but I still
And it
don't.
looks so realistic as well.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up eating meat. But let me listen to it real quick.
Okay.
That sounds like a okay. That sounds like a little kid. Hold on, let me listen to the South Park one. You know what would be kind of funny
What?
if this vegan person was actually the voice actor.
No way. If that was true, that would be hilarious.
Now it would be hilarious, but I was gonna say like the guy who's talking, he sounds like a kid.
Yeah, he is pretty young.
Yeah, I thought it was a grown man for a minute. It's like I thought it was a grown man for a minute. I was about to say, but yeah, that person sounds like a kid. I gotta say,
Yeah,
well, they still have some time to grow and well, really shape their worldview. Because I'm not gonna because like what you think now is not the end all be all. Because you can think one thing today and then think another thing tomorrow, or it could probably take a couple years for you to change your mind about that one thing, or just at least acknowledge that the person is right in a way. But that doesn't mean you're gonna change your mind. I acknowledge that some people are right in some way, shape, or form, but it's like does it make me want to change my mind about the certain thing? No, not really. But I can acknowledge if they're well not right. I can acknowledge like if they have somewhat of a point and or why they're confused about something. But because I understand it more fully than them, it wouldn't make me want to change my mind unless obviously whatever I was talking about was very contradicting in a way. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he still has some time. I'm not gonna scrutinize the kid. Uh, all I'm gonna say is this: I'm not ashamed for eating meat. I'm not. I just got done eating some soup, some rice, and a chicken. So
Cool.
yeah, that was my dinner for the day. But yeah, it's like Anyways, I saw something recently, and you know what I saw?
What?
I saw Drake rocking a new look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What does it look like?
I sent it in the chat. Now tell me how he looks.
What?
Does he look does,
I'm bamboozled. I'm absolutely bamboozled right
does he
now.
look handsome or does he look pretty?
Uh, Neither? I'm not sure what to think of this.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to think of it either. Some people compared him to this character from this one show that I'm not 100% sure of. Hold on. It was in the
Alright.
comments. I sent it in. See?
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, man, this is a grown man wearing what are those blue things at the end of his hair?
I think it's kind of like a bow.
Those are bows.
Yeah, it's just tied bows to add a little detail.
This man is almost. Here's the thing: Drake is almost 40, bro. This is inexcusable at this point, bro. You're almost 40. Stop trying to get with the times or get with the kids or whatever people his
Get
age.
with people your own age.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you should be playing bingo. Let me stop. He's not that old. Phil, you should be, I don't know, sitting back on your porch, drinking your coffee, actually, like taking care of your kids, but instead you're doing this. The outfit I'm not even mad at. It's just the hair. Like,
Yeah,
he seems like he's looking less. It just seems like Drake is looking less and less manlier every single time he does something like this, bro.
yeah,
But yeah, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, look, I mean, some people could argue that he was the main reason. He's one of the main reasons why men act, the way they act nowadays. When it comes to women and being in their feelings most of the time, because he's honestly the one who started that whole thing with his music, and because he was an emotional man, so therefore it's like now look. There's no problem with being emotional. It's just that there's a place as a man. There's a place and time when you can do that. For instance, like maybe in front of your friends. I would say not in front of your girl, cause well, I don't think she'd respect you as much as she did before.
yeah. Fair
To a-
enough.
yeah, to a degree, I actually agree with that. It's like, bro, it's like, look, show some emotion, but don't be an emotional. Don't cry on her shoulder, because she's supposed to cry. She's supposed to cry on your shoulder. I mean, it's like, it's like I don't think she wants. Plus, it's like I guess intrinsically there are certain females who just think, huh, this guy is a bit of emotional. Like I don't, I pretty much she has her thoughts. Pretty much they have their doubts about you because they saw one part of you, and now you're showing another part. But wait, Donald Trump says he doesn't think Barron has had a girlfriend yet. I'll get into that. I'll get into that a bit. But still, it's like for the most part, Drake is like, sorry, your girlfriend won't see you the same if you cry, if you constantly cry to her and show your feelings. I mean, look, man. Maybe if you were, I don't know how you can do it, but maybe if you cried stoically, looking up at the sky, maybe just with one teardrop, how they do it in those animes where it's like you look up at the sky and it's one teardrop and you look upset. Yeah, pretty much. If you were to somehow do that, I guess you can make crying manly, but crying is fine. Just don't do it in front of your girl,
Exactly.
or actually your mother. Sure, because it's like you're not trying to date your mother, and plus your mother will love you unconditionally.
Exactly.
Your father, yeah, he'll understand. Pretty much your parents, all in all, will understand because they're your parents. You're not trying to go out with your parents. Because they're your parents. They'll love you regardless. The dad will the mom will comfort you, and the dad will tell you to man up.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, you're right. Okay, thanks. But yeah. Anyways, in other news,
Yes. In other news,
apparently Barron Trump hasn't had a girlfriend yet. Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. There's not really much.
but his time will come for sure.
Yeah, his time will definitely come, and yeah, there's not really much to say. I mean, good on him. He doesn't need a. If that's true, good on him. Then he doesn't need a girl to, you know, shape himself. And I'm pretty sure he's in college now, so that's great.
Yeah, of course.
All right, but anyways, in other news,
So, you heard of the three countries of Asia that currently has their government under a certain rule that was you know the USSR, right?
USSR. I think I've heard of them before. Yes.
Yes. So USSR for the longest time until 1991 they broke up, and that ended. I think personally that kind of ended the Cold War. It was more like an ideological war between capitalism and communism. USSR was the communism, and capitalism was the United States and all of its Western allies in Europe. Well, Western Europe, at least.
That's honestly very interesting.
So, as of now, a couple of weeks ago, there were three countries whose governments are actively under the ideology of communism. So there's Laos, Vietnam, and of course, the big one, China.
The big one indeed, China. Those Chinese. I'm kidding. I love China. I love Chinese people. Come on.
Yeah, yes, especially the architecture and the cities they built. There's no arguing with that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of which, I'm pretty much realizing. Speaking of which, I'm realizing that the majority of this country was built by hardworking immigrants. Because it's like before, it's like because because I see arguments and saying white men built it. I'm like, no, I mean yeah, but at the same time, you guys brought in immigrants to help shape this country to where it is. So it's like yeah, I've kind of realized that. I'm not taking any credit away from any race. I'm just I that's just something that I've realized because I did some research and I'm like yeah immigrants definitely help contribute to this country in a way, in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
Pretty
indeed.
much every race helped contribute to this country in every way, shape, or form. America would legitimately not be anywhere without every race contributing in any way, shape, or form. Really, like
Yeah, absolutely.
I am realizing that. I thought it was just because it's people want to put out in in the air that only one race built America. And I'm like, at first I thought that was true, but then I was like, no, I'm not so sure now. Yeah, that's just me though. But what were you about to say about China?
So I wasn't saying about China. What I'm saying is there are three countries in Asia whose government is under whose parties are under the communist ideologies or have ideas that is seen as promoting the idea of communism. So Laos, Vietnam, and of course China. Recently, there is a fourth country in Asia whose government, or at least a party in government, is now likely to pass ideas and laws that resonate with the concept or ideas of communism.
That is very interesting. Do you know the stuff that they're trying to do?
Now, all I know is there's a country in Asia, a fourth country in Asia, who just had an election recently, and the party that won is the Communist Party of Sri Lanka. That's the country that's just whose government is now communist. That I've heard.
Sri Lanka. Is that what you said? Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka, yeah.
Oh, Sri Lanka. Wait, Sri
It's
Lanka.
Sri Lanka, yeah.
Okay, got you, got you. Huh. That's in it. That's very interesting. Interesting
Yeah,
indeed. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's something. That's definitely something, man. It's that's something to keep paying attention to. And for the
yeah.
most part, it's yeah, it's just keep us updated, when that happens. But is there anything else in the news?
Los Angeles. There's tons of no U-turn signs taken down because actually, I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna play just so you get an idea. I think this explains a lot better than I would. Not that I'm bad at explaining, but you get the idea eventually.
Yeah.
This is nuts. In California, they are removing all of the Lutheran signs because apparently they are homophobic. As of right now, it's only happening in the city of Los Angeles, but it's expected to happen in the rest of the state. City officials are saying that the reason these were put up in the first place is because it was to prevent gay people from meeting up with other gay people. This could happen all across California, so make sure you're following and I'll keep you updated with what happens.
Thoughts? Are you still there? Are you bamboozled? Oh my, that is wild. Oh my. I'm not... Well, okay. Okay, so Eric's having connection issues. He'll be back, hopefully. Yeah, but I will say this: how was people supposed to know that? I mean, if there's other reasons, fair enough. I can't complain. However, in terms of the messaging behind these signs, oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, some difficulties from my end, but yeah, I'm back now.
Have you listened to the whole video?
Yeah, I listened to it. I listened to some of it before I cut out.
Okay, so I'll play it again, hopefully.
Okay. Okay. Well, what can I say? Yeah, I'm kidding, but
No,
I'm kidding.
too far, mate. Too far.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Thankfully. Okay, yeah, but I understand. But I did
But
say this when you cut out. I did say when you got cut out. How are people supposed to know that the no U-turn signs are meant to represent something that's homophobic? How is most people supposed to know that meaning behind those signs?
I'll be honest, that is a bit confusing. I didn't even know that represented something homophobic. I mean, I'm pretty sure the world still does not know. The world still doesn't know. Is that really why they were put up?
I would not know that.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I think the guy. I think the guy in the video is reaching a bit. I don't believe that those U-turn signs were meant to be homophobic. Do you really believe that?
I didn't know people would think that to begin with, so
I mean,
I'd certainly say no because I didn't know people would think that to begin with.
I'll be honest. I think the guy in the video is reaching a bit. I think you stumbled upon one of those reachers. I think once again, if that was so homophobic, bro, why is it in public?
Why they allow that to begin with?
I don't know.
That is the question.
Yeah, that's really the real question. Maybe the government is homophobic. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's for the most part, yeah, no, he's reaching. He's just reaching. He thinks everything is he probably thinks everything is intrinsically set up to be homophobic or just every I don't know. The guy seems like he's reaching. I would have I would have probably checked out his page and his social medias to see if he's reached on other things before, but this just seems like he's reaching a bit.
yeah. It
Everything is
does
not.
seem a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, it seems a bit of a stretch. And plus, on top of that, let's be honest, he's not going to do anything about it. He's just going to complain online about it and hope something will get done for him. But in reality, if the world doesn't have a problem, if the world does not have a problem with it, who cares? Matter of fact,
Yeah,
what do the comments say?
I haven't checked.
Okay,
I just downloaded the video just to share onto the chat.
okay, got
But I think a lot of people in the comments would be say something along the lines of why are what's wrong with signs being this or that? Like I think they would question why would these signs be put up to begin with? How could people think these signs are this or that? Same questions that we would be saying, perhaps.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, honestly, you're right. But yeah, it's I came upon this one post where it's this person was hating on this interracial family because of the amount of kids it has, and it's pretty much the person was hating on them because they're not fully white, and I'm like, what's the problem, bro? They're a beautiful family, plus the two people had a lot of kids. That is amazing. That is amazing, bro. And they tried to make an argument that mixed racing is a sin, and I'm like, bro, you are reaching, bro. It's just It's it's kind of funny, but it's also kind of dumb at the same time.
Yeah,
It's like
it's a bit of a stretch to go that far.
yeah, it's honestly yeah, it's a bit of a stretch to go that far, and I'm like, bro, you just don't like you're just racist, bro. It's like it's just fine, but it's like, bro, like don't. It's like, bro, don't bring the Bible into this. It's like there's clearly no verses that says like race mixing specifically is a sin. I mean, if you want to be racist, man, that's fine. I can't change your mind. I'd hope to, but I can't change your mind if you made up your mind about a specific race. But it's like, dang, bro, it's like, who cares?
I
And
don't
it's
think not many people would care about it to begin with.
yeah, honestly, and it's like they just come off as bitter because it's like they don't have their own family, and I'm like, bro, it's like you just seem very bitter because you don't have your own family to love and cherish and to do everything that you possibly can do everything with. And it's like it's fine, but it's like, bro, don't take it out on a specific like group of people just because they're not what you deem as pure or what you deem as like the ideal family.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but is there anything in the news? Else in the news?
Japan have done what Japan always does best: innovation and find ways to think outside of the box.
How so? What did they do this time?
It's actually good. You know these cogwheels with ridges that go against each other to operate machines, moving parts and whatnot.
Yeah, I know.
So Japan have found a way to create 3D printed LED cogs, as in this this is like three-dimensional.
Wait,
It doesn't go. Yes,
3D cards.
three-dimensional cogs that it helps move parts in more than just 360-degree angles. Instead of going up, down, left, right, it can go all around. It can go diagonally. The video. I think I sent a video and it explains a lot better than I'm explaining it. Like, it just blows my mind. How have we not got to this moment yet?
That's a good question. How have we not gotten to that moment yet?
Well, of course, it's Japan. They're always find innovative ways to progress through society.
Yeah, because Asians are very smart, and that's not racist. It's just true.
Yeah, it is true, and it is a compliment. But of course, just
Some people.
because the majority of Asians are smart does not mean they're actually super geniuses. There could be. I'm not saying there are, but there could be Asians that are just, at worst, in my opinion, just above average in the global population. There's different variations of how smart Asians in general could be. It's not one level. It could be multiple, in multiple points in terms of IQ.
Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. I mean, but like Asians, man, like they're just doing stuff for us. They're discovering. They're just doing a lot of things that we're not doing now. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's like, yeah, it's like I'd say every race pretty much has their strengths and their weaknesses for the most
Yeah.
part. I mean, yeah, it's like Asians just have the majority of Asians just happen to be smart.
Yes.
I don't know why, but it sounds like it sounds like I almost said agents, but I meant Asians. Like I don't know. To me, it just almost sounded like I said agents.
Yeah, I'm like that as well. When I say stuff, I feels like I'm saying something else, but yeah, yeah, I get that. It happens.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure Indians are pretty smart too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, yeah, and blacks are good at sports. I'm joking. But yeah, you know, we're pretty good at the majority of us are pretty good at sports, and yeah, and pretty much yes. What I'm trying to say is like every race just has their thing, and it's like we work together, and we if we work together instead of being divided based on our groups, we would definitely like be an unstoppable force. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Yo, what else is in the news?
10 trillion dollar asset manager BlackRock says crypto is being adopted faster than the internet.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm surprised at that too. I get that there are a few people using crypto for, well, whatever financial purposes that they could think of. But I would never think that crypto is being adapted faster than the internet ever did.
I'll be honest. I gotta admit though, I have to admit. I mean, I believe it did definitely did take people a while to adapt to the internet because it's like I don't know. There used to be this way of living where it's like yeah, it's like you do things the old fashioned way. And frankly, I agree with some of those ways because it's like I don't know, with the internet, it also created laziness where because it's like I don't know, it's like for instance, you know, with a job with like a specific job that you want, you have to specifically go on the internet, and the employer can choose to either look at your application or just completely ignore it. And for the most part, it's like I gotta say, but the internet definitely has been very helpful in terms of helping us gain more knowledge and look up more information that we have not seen or heard before. So I say that there are many positives and negatives to the internet. But yeah, I'll be honest. It's just a shocker to me though that most people are picking up like crypto. Sorry, Wait, you said crypto or Bitcoin?
I said crypto is being
Okay,
adopted faster.
okay, yeah, crypto. I'm surprised that people are picking up crypto a whole lot faster than they ever did the internet. But at the same time, it shouldn't be that surprising because it's like, I don't know. I guess people just chose this. Like people are just choosing not to resist it because the internet. I'm pretty sure people were resisting at first.
Yeah, like back then when the internet was in its infancy, not many people knew how to use it to begin with. But over time, in the coming years, when once people got the idea of what the internet was like, people found ways to adapt to it. But with crypto, since crypto is prominently online, and since people, I'm not sure how to put it, but I will say that
I think you're
give
trying
give
to. I think you're
go
trying
on.
to say since crypto is prominently online, it's easier for people to pick up, right?
Yes, and it is more accessible. And something I would also say is that given the state of many countries' economies, and of course the sanctions that we've seen with Russia, with the ongoing war between them and Ukraine, and Russia announcing that they would use crypto in as ways to engage in international transactions. Yeah, I think I think these factors could be a driving force. Each one alone, just a little bit, but won't be enough. All the factors have to come in together to make crypto an official industry standard.
Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree with that. Yeah, yeah, it's like definitely. And I gotta say, like another thing too. It's like, with crypto, man. It's like, with crypto, it's definitely something special. And for the most part, I would say sooner than later, it's going to be a huge part of our society. I don't know how many years we have left until the dollar is pretty much useless. But I don't know, and I don't really think there's anything I don't really think there's anything we can do about that either. I wish certain things would stay the same though. Like for instance, with money and just everything, it's like everything else can change, fine. But it's like when it comes to money, it's like, bro, I just kind of wish that stayed the same. But I know it's gonna change eventually. Yeah. But anything else?
I just sent something. Biden and Obama trash Kamala, according to forensic lip reader.
What did Obama? What did Obama? Sorry.
Okay,
What did Barry and Biden say?
alright. So Biden told Obama, "She's not as strong as me," to which he replied, "I know, that's true."
Wait, what'd you
Like,
say?
Biden told Obama, "She's not as strong as me," to which Obama replied, "I know, dot dot dot, that's true."
Huh. So they're misogynistic now, huh?
Hey, yo!
Yeah. Just because she's a woman, she's not as strong as you.
How dare he?
How dare they? How dare Obama and Biden say that stuff? How
Absolutely.
disgusting.
Outrageous.
Bigots.
They need to be cancelled.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to tweet about this now. Obama and Biden are saying that they're stronger than Kamala, a woman, an independent woman, a strong woman, a black woman, an Indian woman, a biracial woman who has done a lot of things for this country. One thing she's done, she was involved in the case of trying to lock Michael Jackson up.
Yeah. And she has been involved in multiple Senate tiebreakers. 33! Take that, Calhoun!
So the very fact that they're like just trampling over Kamala just because she's a strong, independent woman is outrageous. And I don't even want to hear anything about her past because her past does not matter. And in the case of giving, okay, and back to Eric, and in the case of giving your life to God, yes, your past does not matter. But in the public eye, it does. When the public eye, when you're trying to run for president, yes, it does. But back to the other version of me. But no, her past does not matter whatsoever. And these guys are just trying to. I can't even talk.
Exactly!
But what are those words that Dang, it's like, bro, it's like I'm just gonna cry.
It's so sad.
This country's so misogynistic, man. It's like, you know what? I'm voting for Kamala because
Me too! And I'm not American!
Okay, let me stop. Okay.
Alright, yeah, jokes aside.
Yeah, jokes aside, though, well, they have a point. I mean, like, I don't know what they were talking about. I don't know the context of that conversation, but they're pretty much right. I mean, Kamala isn't stronger than Biden because, well, I mean, Biden is a man, and we all have men and women have different bone structures and whatnot. And yeah, I really don't know what else to say.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I'll be honest, because I mean, it's just clear that Obama does not like Kamala at all.
Yeah.
Do you think Obama and her are buddy?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Well, I'll be honest. I think I saw something a while back where it said Obama doesn't even like Kamala, but it's like it's his ticket. Wait, hold on. To keep Muslims on fish. Huh. Jewish rabbi. Jews need to keep Muslims and Christians fighting. I'll watch that video later. But I'll watch that video later. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, right. Obama and Kamala. Yeah, I don't think they're buddy. I mean, like, shoot. And Kamala tried to fix the mistake. She fixed the mistake that Obama made by, Obama shaming black men for not voting for Kamala because she's black and she's a woman. I mean, and then, yeah, I really don't think they're buddy. I think Obama's just trying to get her into office so that he can start his fourth term. I honestly believe that.
Possibly.
Yeah, but then again, I'm just guessing that he has a fourth term. It's not absolute. I'm just saying that Obama has a fourth term because, like, there was this one video that he said about him in his sweatpants and running the country, and yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what my thoughts are. And I'm not gonna lie. You know how you would know if they were really desperate?
Yeah.
If Kamala didn't win, they had Tim Walz and Obama together running for the presidency.
I see.
Obama as the vice president, of course.
They're reusing candidates over and over until they get the result they want.
Exactly. But because Obama did his 2 terms, he can't run himself. But
He can run as a vice president.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
And control everything from the background. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they just used Tim Walz instead of Kamala. In fact, they probably should have used Tim Walz instead of Kamala, because I don't know, at least Tim Walz seemed like he can at least talk with confidence in his voice.
Yep.
Tim Walz seems a little less nervous than Kamala. And I get it, though. You're talking in front of a lot of people. You don't want to mess up. I get that. But, most people just don't think Kamala is competent. Most people don't believe Kamala has the chops to be the first woman president. Now, once again, as far as a woman president is concerned, could it happen? It absolutely can. But that doesn't mean every woman is qualified. There are some women who are qualified. Because Kamala just isn't one of them. It's just a fact.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. So, is there anything else in the news?
Yes. Wow, this is quite a shocker. Harley Markets is showing that there's a 61.7% chance of Trump winning the U.S. presidential election.
Okay, and what percent chance does Kamala have?
38.2.
So she's losing.
Yes.
man. Kamala's losing. Come on. You got this, girl. For the women. Let me stop. But, it's like, but in all seriousness, it's like, what do you really expect? It's Kamala. It's Kamala Harris. Miss Harris. It's Miss Kamala Harris. Yeah, Kamala Harris is like, she doesn't have it. She just doesn't have it. Like, she doesn't have, like, the factors, like, the requisiteness to, to be president. And I have no problem with Kamala. Matter of fact, she's not that very bad looking. I mean, her neck is a bit, kind of wrinkled, but other than that, she's not very bad looking. I think Kamala is like, a decent looking woman, decent looking mixed woman. But I don't know. She seems like more of a talk show host. And I think she could pivot off that. So Kamala, if you're listening, matter of fact, yeah, if you're listening, Kamala, you'll have a really good career as a talk show host. You know how to talk, you know how to laugh, you know how you got the fake laugh down, like I mean, all you need is a wine glass in your hand, and then you're good, Kamala. You have it all down. You're a talk show host. You could be the next Ellen DeGenerate, or should I say Ellen Degenerate? I'm kidding.
I thought you already said that the first time.
Hold on, her name is Ellen DeGenerate or Ellen DeGeneres?
Ellen DeGeneres.
I must have said degenerate then, but I must have said degenerate.
Yeah, it's so funny how the two sound so similar to each other.
Yeah, I mean, most people do think she's a degenerate, though. But it's like I thought I was saying degenerate. I thought I was saying degenerous and not degenerate. I must have said degenerate by accident. I meant degenerous.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, she can be the next Ellen DeGenerate. Degenerous. Okay,
There we go. Yeah.
Degenerous, and I think she would be successful in podcasting or just simply just talk show host. I don't know. I mean, she's a former president. She can do something. She could do something pretty big. I'm pretty sure she has the money for it too. So like, look, I mean, it just is what it is. But if she somehow wins, though, then look, the people who voted for her will get what they want. Me personally, I'll care, but I won't care. Not because it doesn't involve my life, it doesn't affect my life, but it's just simply because it's like, look, I didn't believe in her or Trump. Trump, I can see why people believe in. And you know what? If I wanted to, I could probably bring myself to vote for Trump. But I'm not going to. I believe Trump will win without my vote regardless. So, But at the end of the day, it's like, with Kamala, maybe after she should get out of politics because it's just not for her. It's like it clearly makes her uncomfortable to be the person who's front and center, and the person who's like who people are paying more, or who are paying a lot of attention to. Now, I will say this: she's pretty good when she's being fed lines, when she's like rehearses it all. I'd say that, and also, I would say one thing too. I feel like the main reason why she did so good with the debate with Trump is because no one was there. Like her nerves didn't get to her.
There wasn't any pressure.
Yeah, there really wasn't any pressure. That's probably why she did like really good in that debate. So I mean, like, who knows? Maybe when she's president, she'll have to do that from now on. Just like talk in front of a camera and not interact with or not stand in front of people, unless she really needed to. I don't think she can get away with that in like her 4-year term if she gets in. But for a little bit of the time, she definitely could get away with it. And I gotta say this, man, it's like I say this: good luck to each, good luck to both candidates, and good luck to Mr. Trump, good luck to Miss Harris. May the better person win. That's all I have to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't know, like someone keeps saying that, like, if I don't vote, like, my vote's automatically going to go to the to the Republican Party. But it's like we discussed before. I'm pretty sure that's not true, because that just sounds like it'd be illegal. That just sounds like that sounds borderline illegal, and I don't believe that. I don't believe that the Democratic Party would let that happen. First off, I don't believe because if that was happening within the Republican Party, that would have been discovered. That would have been shut down a long time ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I don't believe that none of that's gonna happen. I just simply believe it's it is whoever wins wins, and Kamala doesn't seem like she's winning right now. And yeah, best of luck to her though in her future
Yeah.
endeavors. If she doesn't win, best of luck to Trump in his future. I feel like Trump is gonna try to. I feel like if Trump does not win, he's gonna try to run again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And even though there have been reports saying, no, I'm not going to run again. I am done with this presidential candidate stuff, whatever. No, he's definitely wanting to. He still do whatever he can to get back into office.
yeah. But even if Trump does not win, well, he has other things to do. He has many businesses, and he can keep himself busy. So yeah, I say Trump has a lot going on. But for the most part, it just is what it is, man. Whoever wins wins. May the better person win. And
Absolutely.
so far, that better person is looking like Donald Trump.
Yes.
But yeah, is there anything else in the news?
World statistics on Twitter. World leaders approval rating.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, then I'll start from the bottom because we need to get the concerning ones out the way.
How many are
Firstly, okay, so there's there's a lot of countries in the developed nations, there are a few in Europe, at least 2 from South America, and a handful of Asian nations, I guess. So
there?
starting at the bottom, Yoon Suk Yeol of South Korea, 16%.
Of what?
16% approval rating.
Ah, got you. Okay.
How? How are they still in?
I don't. I really don't know.
Well, next is Emmanuel Macron of France, 18% approval rating.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes. Okay, both at 20% approval rating, Olaf Scholz of Germany and Peter Fiala of Czechia.
Wow. Anyways,
Uh,
anybody else?
yes. Fumio Kishida of Japan, 21% approval rating.
21% of approval rating.
Yeah. It's a good
Wow.
thing Japan's having their elections this year.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely a good thing.
And another country having an election pretty soon, Justin Trudeau of Canada, 25%.
25 cents.
Yeah, 25% approval rating.
Oh, I said 25 cents. I meant 25%. Yeah, once again, it's man, they're they're down there.
Yeah.
They're really down there. All right, what else is there?
All right. Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey and Karl Nehammer of Austria, both at 29%.
29% on their way up.
Yes, they sure are.
On their way up, but not there yet. All right, what is the next?
Okay, here we go. Keir Starmer of United Kingdom, 31%.
1%. So once again, on his way up, but not there yet.
Yes, and this is actually the lowest his approval rating has gotten ever since he's been elected.
What'd you say?
This is 31% is currently the lowest approval rating he has gotten ever since he got elected a few months ago.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
his honeymoon period has been concluded quicker than, well, someone in the comments will say something, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. All right, what else is there?
Okay, Jonas Gahr Sture of Norway, 33%.
33%. Okay, once not there yet, but on this, but not down, not up there yet, but still not completely down there. It's not 20%, so that's good. All right, what else is there?
Yes, Pedro Sanchez of Spain, 35%.
All right, are most of these places in the 30s?
No, there are a few more in the 30%, but then there are a few in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and there's one at the 80%, but we'll get to that soon.
Got you. Okay.
Okay, so next is Alexander De Croo of Belgium and Joe Biden of the United States of America, both at 38%.
38. Okay, almost 40. That's good. That's
Yes.
almost 40.
All right, Ulf Kristersson of Sweden, 39%.
Okay, yeah, definitely almost 40. Keep going up. And then get up to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
And then everyone will approve of you.
Yeah, everyone will approve of you. But for the most part, keep trying. Not there
Yes,
yet, but
absolutely. All right. Lula da Silva of Brazil, 41%.
Okay, nice, nice. 41%. Okay,
Yes. All right. Giorgia Meloni of Italia, 42%.
okay, 42. One more point than the other one. Okay.
Yes. All right. Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa, 44%.
Go. Two more. Woo! South Africa.
Yes. And
Bravo.
also at 44%, and get ready for his name, it's very strange, I didn't know why. Dick Schoof of the Netherlands.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just silent because of the. I'm just silent because of the name. His first name is really Dick.
Yes, his name is literally Dick Schoof.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think my mom would name me that. The first name, the last name you can kind of get past, but the first name,
Yeah. But
you
yeah,
know, he's an important man nonetheless. So let's show him some respect.
yes, fair enough, because there are other languages, and we may not react the same way to other words as we would.
Exactly. All right. So who else is next?
All right. Donald Tusk of Poland and Anthony Albanese of Australia, both at 45%.
45%. Okay, one more point. Hey, we're getting up there. We're not there yet, but we're definitely getting up there. Awesome.
Yes. Next is Simon Harris of Ireland, 48%.
Almost 50. There we go.
Yeah,
Three
that's
more
pretty
points
good.
because the last one was 45%, right?
Yes, 45.
And this one's 48.
48.
Okay, so three more points. Okay, at least we're getting up there. All right.
Okay, the next one is a big jump. Viola Amherd of Switzerland, 59%.
So they're going to be outdone by a woman? Is that it?
Yeah, seems like it.
Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm glad for her though. She 58%, right?
Yeah, 59.
Oh, 59. Okay, got you. Well, good for her.
Yes.
Good for her. Good for her. Like, I'm glad she's up there at least.
Yes.
Like, come on, other countries, do better. She's up there.
Yes, she sure is. Alright. Javier Milei of Argentina, 61%.
All right, cool. Okay, 61%. We're getting up to the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I'm pretty sure just 80s from here on in, but still, we're getting up there. Cool.
Alright, also at 61% is Andres Lopez of Mexico.
Andreas
Andres Lopez of Mexico.
Lopez.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
And do you know what Andres Lopez of Mexico and Javier Milei of Argentina both have in common?
No.
Well, not I'm judging them because of it, but I have seen that they have shown that they are both. They both said that they are Jewish. That's what they both have in common.
Ah.
So yeah.
We're not gonna do that again. But anyways, wait, hold on. Wait, how did you notice that? Did they say that themselves?
Okay. Now I think that I've seen pictures of Javier Milei with a rabbi. I've seen pictures of a rabbi with Javier Milei at one point, and I'm not sure what they call the caps, but I've seen him wearing one of those at one point.
I believe they're called yarmulkes.
Ah, yarmulkes. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So yeah, they're both Jewish. The Jews ruined everything, man. I'm joking. Nah, I'm joking.
Yes, at least for legal reasons. It's all a joke. Everything is satirical.
Yeah. I'm definitely joking. I'm obviously joking. But like, for the most part, yeah, I didn't know that they were both Jewish. Wow. Huh. Okay. That's something.
Yes.
All right. What else? How many
All
more do we
right.
have left?
Okay, we got three more.
Okay.
Okay. Narendra Modi of India, 73%.
Oh, so people talk crap about India, yet they're outdoing us. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, that's something, really.
Yeah, I mean, people want to say how Indians are poopy, which I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to argue when you see stuff like that on the internet. But like, come on, man, India is outdoing all of us. Come on, we got to do better.
This is Modi's third term, by the way, so. And at a 73% approval rating, he must be doing something right.
Yeah,
from
who knows?
those numbers.
Maybe he'll make for a better president.
Yeah.
But
All right. Vladimir Putin of Russia,
okay.
78%.
Of course, Vladimir's doing great, man. Like, shoot, did you think any less of him?
I didn't think I would to begin with.
I mean,
I just heard him in the news and so on and so forth. Like, I will say this. Whatever was going between Russia and Ukraine, although I do understand why it happened and it has to happen, however, this is not the way to go. I don't want to see war and I don't want to see violence. I know it's not going to be absolutely perfect. However, I do believe there could be better solutions to sort these issues out.
I honestly believe that too. I believe that as well. You could sort out these issues a little bit better. Honestly, yes, you could sort out these issues a little bit better than what we're how we're sorting them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we have one more. Very close, but it's just high enough than all of the other leaders. Nayib Bukele of El Salvador, 89%.
Okay, almost 90.
Yeah.
El Salvador.
Yes.
Okay, he's doing better. He's doing most people.
Yes.
Good for him.
Yes. Good for him.
All right, great. I think you shared something one time that he did something. You said
Yes.
they're out of debt now.
Yes. El Salvador is no longer in debt.
That is great to hear. So I'm not even shocked that they're up there because it's like, man, they did something great.
Yes.
But yeah, all right. That was a great list.
Yes.
Is there anything else, or is that all?
That's the episode.
All right, man. Like, this was a pretty great list for the most part.
Yeah, it sure was.
All right, cool. See ya.
You too.